Have you ever said or written something in English that sounds right, but actually was wrong? For example, I forgot my phone at home. Or, can you borrow me your phone, please? They sound correct, don't they? But actually, they are wrong. Therefore, today's video is about the most common wrong words learners use in sentences and how to fix them. Because in order to express yourself, you need to use the right word in the right place. Otherwise, you will have some communication problems. We don't want to have such problem in the future. Understanding the function of the word is as important as understanding its meaning. Therefore, we need to learn the meaning and the function at the same time. Check this sentence. He forgot his book at home. Sounds no problem, right? Sounds correct. However, it's not. So where's the problem? The problem is the word forgot. Let's circle it. This kind of mistake is called word choice or wrong word. W. The first W stands for wrong, and the second W stands for word. It means we need to replace this word by another one. Let's break it down. We have two words. The first one is this one, forget, to forget, which is a verb. Forgetting means you don't remember or you don't know where you put something, where that thing is. Okay? The second word, which is the correct word, is leave. Here, it doesn't mean you don't know where it is. It's the opposite. You know, actually, where it is. You know where it is. However, you just didn't bring it with you. You just didn't bring it or take it with you. That's the core difference between forget and leave. So our sentence must be like this. He left his book at home because he knows where his book is. He just didn't bring it with him. And this is the correct sentence. So next time, if you leave something in a place and you know where it is, don't say, I forgot it. Just say, I left it. Here is again the difference between forget and leave. Second sentence is, I lent his phone charger. I lent his phone charger. Grammatically, it's correct. Sentence structure is correct. However, it's wrong. What makes it wrong is the verb lent. Here it's the past, which is lent. Again, this kind of mistakes is called WW or wrong word. Let's break it down. Lend is simply you give something. Okay? You give something and that thing, you own it. It belongs to you. You're the owner of that thing. This is number one. Number two is borrow. Borrow is just the opposite. You receive or you take or you ask for something. It means you are not the owner of that thing. You just use it for a certain period of time and then you return it back to its actual owner. And that's the main difference between lend and borrow. So our sentence should sound something like this. I borrowed his charger. I borrowed his charger. And this way, you're good to go. So remember, lend is you give something, borrow is you ask for something. Cool. Before we move to the next sentence, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and welcome to the family. Next sentence is, the person who he sent the message is our coach. The person who he sent the message is our coach. Spot the mistake. 3, 2, 1. The mistake is we have who, which is the subject number 1, and we have he, which is subject number 2. Two subjects in a sentence is wrong. So we need to drop the second subject, which is the pronoun, the subject pronoun he. Okay? This mistake is double subject. We have two subjects. Let's break it down. Who is the subject of this clause? It's a noun clause. So it's a noun clause and its subject is who. He is another subject pronoun. In this case, what should I do? In this case, I drop the subject pronoun. We have two subjects here. Is it correct? No. One subject can do. So we drop he. The person who sent the message is our new coach. The person who sent, because who replaces he. And you're good to go. So you need to use one subject pronoun. Next sentence is, I must pay my bills. Notice it's my bills in general. All right? The wrong one here is must. Why? Because we are talking about bills in general. So we are choosing the wrong word. How to solve this? Before that, let's break it down. What does must actually mean? It means you are obliged by yourself. You oblige yourself to do something. There is no outside obligation. The obligation comes from the inside, from yourself. Okay? So must is you oblige yourself to do something. There is another one, which is have to. Have to means the obligation comes from outside. It can be from rules, laws, orders. Someone orders you to do something, or regulations. So rules, laws, orders, obligations order you to do something. And paying the bill, or paying bills in general, you are obliged to do that. You don't oblige yourself. However, the agreement, the contract, obliges you to pay your bills monthly. So you are just obeying the rule. So have to means an outside obligation. And paying bills, obligation comes from the outside. Must is from yourself, from the inside, and have to is from the outside. So our sentence should sound something like this. I have to pay my bills. It means I am obliged to pay the bills. So don't forget to pay your bills, people, because you are obliged to. You have to. And that's it for today. If you like this video, kindly share it with your friends, comment, and subscribe if you are new to our channel. If you have any additional information, any comments, leave them in the comment section and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next time, keep learning, keep vibing with Ing Vibes. Take good care of yourselves. See you the next time. Bye bye.